Sitting here with James Maas, who works for the Suwon Blue Wings, and we're sitting actually here at the Suwon World Cup Stadium, and it's a great day, but the field is empty and it just doesn't seem right because there's no fans here, and I don't see James at the end of the goal lines there at the end of the field rooting on the team. James, first of all, thank you very, very much for letting me interview you today, and on behalf of Namseol University, we thank you for sharing your time and seeing if we can get some good information out of you.
Absolutely.
Some good questions, and we'll see what happens. So,
it's my pleasure.
yeah, thank you very much, and please tell your boss thank you as well.
Will do.
What's the let's just start out with the easy questions. What brought you here to Suwon, and how did you make? Now you're from the States.
I'm from Texas.
You're from Texas, okay?
Yeah.
And which is big football.
Yeah.
Big football.
American
state.
football.
American football. Yeah.
Mishikchuku.
And how did you get from Texas here to South Korea at the Suwon Blue Wings?
Big airplane.
Okay. Well, how'd you get the job? Is what I'm talking about. What got you involved in soccer?
I being from Texas, you know, we love football.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
love high school football, and I basically never in my life watched a game on TV, never been to a stadium, never played soccer, never did anything. So I came to Korea, and a friend of mine invited me to come sit over here and watch the game for the first time.
Really?
I fell in love in
Okay.
the first 10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. Me too. I think my first game, the first real game I ever went to, was in Costa Rica
Oh,
in 1984.
beautiful.
And that was the most wildest experience I think I've ever had at a sports game. And there were about 3 fights in the and this was off the field, and
Awesome.
and there was 1 fight on the field. And so I was just like, this is the best of all worlds right
Yeah.
here. So, well, what do you do for the Suwon Blue Wings?
For the Suwon Blue Wings, I'm basically the English public relations man. My goal is to get information and promote the Blue Wings in Korea to the foreigners and outside Korea, in China and Japan, Southeast Asia. Since we're part of the Asian Champions League, they do a lot of traveling. So
Okay. Do you travel with the team?
I do. I travel.
Oh.
I don't travel with the team. I travel to all the games with public relations.
Of
man,
course.
not with the team.
Sure. Yeah. What? So, how have you done this? How do you do this?
Oh,
How do you achieve these this task that you're?
well, basically, it's the same as you do it in the States. You go to the games, and you basically, for the people that can't attend the games, they read about the games online. So you have to capture the atmosphere that happened at the game and try to transfer that to the people that are reading it through the internet.
Okay. Are you using game films? You have people up here shooting the game every day. Are you using some of the network stuff?
No.
Or is this you have your own cameraman shooting? Or?
No, it's no video. It's all just stories. It's all just journalism.
Okay. All right.
Just written journalism.
Okay. Oh wow, fascinating. And what's your background? Have you had you done this before?
Yeah, well, in high school I was our sports editor. In,
Okay.
school. I worked for the city newspaper. I always wrote high school basketball and high school football. Never wrote about soccer. So it took me about a year to learn how to write soccer, since most of the words are different.
Yeah, truly different. Truly
Yeah.
different. What's the funnest part about being here?
Oh,
And your day-to-day part of the job.
getting to hang with the Koreans, getting to hang out with the Koreans. This is how I learned.
Did they? What was that like for the first time when it happened? How were they, and were they acceptable of you, or how did they take you?
Well, most of them hadn't worked with a foreigner before, so it was their first time to work with a crazy Weigukin.
Okay.
So they were all, from the very first, they were always real accepting, really nice, and it seems like I always get more attention than I should, but
Yeah,
I'm happy to accept it.
Yeah, I can relate to that actually. Well, we spoke a little earlier, and you just told me what you did. What are some programs that maybe my students would definitely know or have seen out there that you personally have been responsible for?
Oh, some programs like sports programs?
Sports programs or communications or public
Okay.
public relation things to try to draw people
Well,
in? Where could they go? What have they seen?
on KBS, there's a TV show called Viva K-League
Okay.
that is on during the soccer season once a week. I'm sure some of you, if your students like soccer, I'm sure they've seen a program like that. About once a month, we go on there and we do an English interview, and
And you're a part of that.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But basically, the thing that I'm most proud of here is that a lot of people know, and articles have been written on Naver and stuff like that, is the foreign supporters group. We have over 200 foreign supporters. That,
And what kind of activities do you do to help the foreign supporters, or I would say fans, actually,
Yeah.
and be involved and feel like they're a part of the Suwon Blue Wings?
Yeah, well, basically, in all of Korea, the Suwon Blue Wings fans are known as the Grand Blue, and there's over 25,000 of them, and they always have these events throughout the year. And basically, there had never been foreigners going to these events, but basically the events are like auctions. We'll auction off players' shoes, shirts. The players themselves will come and serve the meal,
Okay.
and basically.
How come I haven't been invited to that? That's all I want.
It's coming up. 2 weeks. Chadco will be there. I
Okay,
promise
all
you.
right. That's a commitment.